exciting CT side starts. So we'll see, you know, whoever comes out in the knife round probably going to come out with that pretty big advantage as well.
Yeah, it is really interesting, however, that Lag decided to leave this one back into the map pool. They opted to ban Mirage in the first veto. This one, they were feeling a little bit more prudent for themselves. They left Nuke into the pool. They could go back to the first veto one, but as we are blasting off long here for Lag. Nyyx leading the charge. And now Dia on first contact will let go of the line just as they make their way around the corner. The question is, does he register? That's the bomb or not? I see a scramble here from Elevate, and the alarm bell's going off.
He's kind of following them, at least attempting to. Is kind of standing a little bit further back, though, in the meantime. And we'll see a little bit of pressure applied here. Peeping at the bat here, and he gets that early information that this might be that B-side play.
Yeah, and there's already 4 in rotation. This little pop-out long did not sell anyone away as these pistol rounds keep going here for Elevate. They're 3 for 3.
I mean, we have seen the serious pistol success out of it. I mean, that's very similar to what we got out of Ancient, right? Just blasting him on the pistol. And same case here once again on the CT side of Overpass, blasting them, not allowing for any sort of passage in towards that. And well, that's good news here for the Elevate squad. They need to convert that into more consistent success here. I do think they're going to be able to do that, though, given the fact that this is a little bit more one-sided in favor of CTs on Overpass as opposed to Ancient. If we see another 9-3 half. Oh my god.
Well, almost saw the 100-0 grenade. But
Wow.
Dia will... Oh! Strikes true there. Did the backflip as well. Extra points on that one.
10 out of 10. And the A1S is recovered.
You know, as a joke in my pugs, I would use the nade and I would say, like, satchel out. Something like that. And it'd be funny as I go flying. Like,
That is
couple
pretty
feet.
funny. I like that. I like that one a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a good bit. It's a good bit.
Unfortunately, you can only do it in Premiere. So, or matchmaking. Because I'd love to do that. Actually, don't do that. Don't try to do that in your Face-It games. It's
Yeah, you
not,
might actually get.
That's
actually
not
get
good
banned.
for. I don't think I'm doing things that are against community policy here.
Right, right.
I'm not setting a great example.
Be
But
the example you want to set. Only do it if you're winning by a decent margin.
Oh, that's great mentality, Cole. That's so great. Only throw if you're winning.
Yes.
I condone throwing only if you're winning. Oh man.
I call it having fun.
Okay. I mean, you're right. You're right. You're right.
This is a lot of info here. Dia's doing some good work here on this A side. I mean, clearing out long. This is just a classic here. A little late activation, late info mission, and info gathered here. It's going to steady this B site defense, or at least it should. We'll see if it is in time.
Yeah, 4 players about to be in position and peeping. Well timed on the molly. He's going to segment away half the team. But the smoke kind of blocks line of sight, and oh, but Nyyx couldn't get over top of the barrel, missed the jump there. But X tried to make some headway. These MP9s will tear apart the offense, and Dia activates on the flank as Elevate batten down the hatches.
They sure do. First gun round definitely goes their way there. A lot of credit to Dia for what he was able to do. That makes the job a lot easier for the rest of the squad. Just making sure that they can get into the right spot at the right time. And that they sure were. Elevate. Be happy with this kickoff. Gun round success comes quickly. And it should be able to linger here given... Weapons on the lag side aren't as good. Got a pretty decent half buy. We'll see what they do with this utility. Trying for a pretty good execute towards that B side, I'd imagine.
Once again, this time it's a 3-man defense. They've been constantly hitting the stats tonight. This time around, it's something more standard approaching, but same angle and it's the same results here from Elevate. They've only had 2 deaths this entire half.
I like the work that they're already putting together here. Not taking too many casualties, like you said. That's actually a very impressive stat. 4 rounds deep. About to hit 5. They're not even losing numbers just yet here, really. See if that continues. This is another gun round here. Includes the op for OG Wizard. I'm sure he's excited to try and lift off. So this can be the problem here of starting off on your T side. It can be hard to get activated very quickly.
And especially with the type of defense that Elevate's running. It's a 4-man A setup, aggressive on the moves, but lag sideswiped them all. Snav, though, inside of Connector, the 4th player on this side of the map, will take his kill, and he's not going to stick around for more. He'll back away. Lag up a player.
All things considered, that's a dream outcome. 4 players battle it out towards that A side. You end up with a positive trade. You know, even with an HP disadvantage here, that's a perfectly read round from Elevate in terms of the tempo of this game, and it ends up going sour in execution. And now they're doubling up here. Peeping, as this smoke is soon going to fade, is going to realize no one's around that corner. It's looking more and more like it just has to be a save as they walk out long. It's free real estate on this A side.
I think we're going to stare at a save here for Elevate. That breaks my brain. Talking about that 4-man A setup that, yeah, they just turned around and sideswiped them. Well, Life's a Game going to be happy with that. You know, it doesn't matter that base is 0 and 5. Good to see that OG Wizard gets himself onto the board as well. We don't have many good offers here in North America. And, you know, while he's here in NA, we'll claim him as our own. Oh boy. Rest in peace, Nyyx.
Rest in peace. Another casualty to the bomb radius. Finally on the board here. Again, in an unlikely fashion. Did not expect them to be able to hold on like that.
Oh, it's a boost up. The Oppadia. He scopes up. You wonder if this has been heard by Experative. I don't think it has. But lobbing grenades could be very problematic here. Up on the boost. Cleared. And Experative picks off Dare. Misinformation here for Elevate. They're sitting 3v5.
Big couple of pickoffs right there. Now desperate for an answer back. A little elevated angle for Peeping, spots nothing, but there's a player on that corner. Nyyx is here. He's heard that dismount as well. He's heard something fishy. Peeping. Claim a quick kill. But unless they start moving back over to that A side, they're going to be found out here. And it's going to be just same old, same old.
Elevate looks sharp on the aim, but just missed timings all across the board. unfortunate circumstances and the likes. But Elevator not done with this round. They've got cash in the reserve, and they actually want to try this. Peeping. No, no good on the initial duel, though. And we're already too far gone. We're going to try to save here. For snav, sticking around. But instead, life's a game, playing these rounds super procedurally. They had a 3v5 that they lost over there on Ancient, and to be fair, Cole, ever since then, it's been business for these guys.
It's also looking like it's more really strong T-side calling. They're not making mistakes in the late round. Wait a second. Okay, the smoke is shrouding them. Oh my god.
What a play.
My god. Nice attempt. The T-side calling here, the protocols here, the ability to kind of anticipate more around the corner, the CT side proactivity getting punished like this, it's all really promising for lag. Even though we're early in this half, you know, they missed out on the first gun round, sure. They have really come through with some energy once they've gotten that second chance around. And sometimes you don't even need a lot on this T side of Overpass. But they have a lot of room for even more if they just keep the ball moving.
And with the missed stop shot out of Dia, certainly a rarity. It's OG Wizard who actually gets to rattle off the first. Down goes half of Dia's HP out towards long. And a reposition.
Has to change things up. I mean, has to keep his head on a swivel as well. His rifler is so far forward right now, and they're crawling their way through the A control.
Yeah, snav. Oh, he's gonna go in for the swing. He's gonna clear these angles as Nyyx drops. There's Nyyx on the other side. Dia trying to reposition towards truck though, but his back is mollied off. He cannot leave, but he still gets a double on the way out. Plant for OG Wizard. In the meantime, it's thinking about the flashbangs through, but instead waiting for the teammate. That allows that op to get into position. They're gonna return it into bank. No, this is not the perfect post plant for lag, but without utility, they have to dry face this op. OG Wizard, is he good for it? He's been seen. And they're thinking about the boost up top, and maybe a double kill here out of Dare as the op shot does not connect. Cool stuff there in the retake.
I have to do that on the fly right there, but well assembled. You could have gone for the double swing, but there's no guarantee that you can find both of those kills and do it with ease. So again, on the fly adjustments, looking strong. Allow a little bit of access right there, a little bit of success rolling.
You know what? One thing that I've noticed watching OG Wizard, his sensitivity is through the roof. But it doesn't harm him. It's made him the best performing player on this team, but perhaps for better or for worse. And snav resurface up from connector. Good readjustment from Dia though, and then there's a flashbang from Dare. Team play from Elevate paying off. But Base does have something to say about it. But Elite some spam in reply.
Just taking a little bit of chip damage here. Dia was strong enough to hold his ground despite being on low HP, despite the brunt of a full execution and no teammates. Was still able to deliver a multi. He's still able to control so much space for his squad on his island. Another weird bounce with these Molotovs here. I feel like it's been all day today, just weird bounces. But doesn't hurt him too much in the end.
OG Wizard looking to entry Monster with an op and with the bomb. And double swing is perfect. There's no way he can even fathom getting out of that one. And long range, Diaz cutting the cross with the op. Everyone's here for Elevate. And Nyyx will instantly be traded by Shane. Right now, the team play is looking too good out of Elevate.
That it is. Crisp and clean. Elevate. Building back into a foundation here. For their CT side. Get a timeout. Well called, I feel like, from Flag. Definitely a good time for it.
Yeah, this game is starting to slip away from them. These next 4 rounds decide the tone of the half. I've been liking what I've seen from Elevate, and that honestly is one of this team's strongest suits. Like, the core of this roster has been around for, wild as it is, full 5 years. Coming up on it, at least, with Shane, Dare, and Snav. Like, they know how to play instinctually within the game. They know the on-the-fly decision-making. These guys are the glue of the team. Then you have Dia and Peeping, who are just really insane at the game, dare I say.
Definitely the case. Strong roster. And building up new talent as well. With this core that's played together for so long. It's a nice little duo. Powerhouse on this B side as well that you have to deal with. With 35 seconds left, the execution has to come through soon.
Yep, and Shane swings OG Wizard with nades in hand and unable to get off the ground. How's Experative gotten here? I'll say that. He's gotten a clean double kill, but I mean, he is just pincered in from so many different sides and out in the open, faced with Snav and Dia. It's another just bloodbath on the B site.
It is. Strong hold outside of the gap that was somehow slipped by Experative. No sweat. Timeout called by Elevate. Should be pretty happy with how that defense locked in. Definitely shut things down pretty quickly right there.
Yeah, a lot of these rounds have been shutdowns on the B site. I mean, I can count 4 of them. The B side execute doesn't even get the bomb plant, if you count the pistol. Right now, lacking that X factor that gets them into these sites. As well as, again, Elevate are playing really well within the executes. Flashing back and forth between the angles. Managing that monster control really well with Shane. A lot of positives.
Definitely agree. We got some fast control being taken. Nyyx sent flying. Some acrobatics for him to play with, and control towards long going to be established. They got to be prepared. It's right around that corner.
Oh, okay, Dia does get out his molly though, and then the utility all on its own does all the damage. And then Dia popping the couple off with the dualies. wonders as OG Wizard does jiggle peek in for a dink. That is all. It is 8 rounds for Elevate as this game has turned into one-way traffic. Complete reversal of last map here.
Oh, really? Could be it. Mirrored could just get even extended, one-upped. If Elevate keep it up at this rate. The CT side looking to break some barriers here. Looking to split up the best of ones. Another gun around to try and stabilize them. Let's see what this boost. Oh,
Fourth time's a try. We got it, guys.
there you go. I like that they committed because I feel like this is one of those things where if someone's pushed up close, you're actually instantly dead. That's just easy spams. So, you're lucky that no one was there to punish. Wow, Dare. That's just nasty. Right on the money with that spam and expert. Gotta be feeling the heat right there.
At least Dare will cop some back, but it is small consolation. Dia is up permanently residing on this A site. He's even gonna get a boost up to top dice. Peeking forward as a lava utility, but that's a missed shot. They get closer. The T's advance. He needs to get his gun out. He will for one, but Based will chase him down eventually. Flag spring into action. For a bit of a retake. For Elevate, they've got plenty of cash. Oh, but Base is gonna say no to that. And fade towards Bank. Two players will begin to swing through, but OG Wizard will nail a tripwire. Not the second one, though. Now Shane, bomb halfway tick, will bait out a swing, but the shots don't connect. Black will hold strong on the post.
They will give themselves 8-3 scoreline, and again, we could get that mirror. But it is, I mean, just talk about the difference. It's the CT side of Overpass as well, so we'll see how much depth lag do have. If they get themselves one extra, it could be workable for sure. It's always a tough comeback, but
I think Elevate have just been comfortable. That's the way to phrase it. As Dia smooth moves inside of Connector. Does have another challenger, and there is a missed shot, and Snav couldn't quite cover, so OG Wizard will be able to trade to make it 3-on-3 and take that extra space towards front bathrooms. Dare gets to back dice. Oh, OG Wizard's been seen, though. That barrel spotted. And that's an easy tripwire shot landed. And Dare making footsteps on the fallback. All Nyyx needs to do is stay alive. Spirit, if you think he just has the round in the bag. Dare is able to readjust. He knows. He recognizes it. Insane awareness.
it's just Nyyx. But the bomb in hand, though, manageable for sure. You make some good work out of this.
Make a difference in this half. They'll be allowed onto the site for that plant. Chance for the clutch and a fallback, but this is all being heard.
There's a good bit of utility, but there's no smoke, crucially, on the CT side, so that's a bit difficult here to work with.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to bait Nyyx forward. They do boost up top dice.
It's a good
Molly in towards front bathrooms, but Nyyx is not going to fall for this. Ice cold right now in the clutch. Nade to front bathroom as well. There's another fake, guys. We've got to get on the defuse. Nyyx easily sideswipes both of them. 8-4 at least here for last. So a 1 versus 4, 1 versus 2 rather, for Nyyx to get 4 rounds. To give themselves a little bit of breathing room here for Life's a Game. Just a sliver of a chance. They need a pistol round though. They need at least one this evening to really get things going. To actually take advantage of that 1v2. I'm fine, job by X and McHenry. Life's a Game have already pulled 1 best to 1 upset. Now they need a comeback. And flying in through Monster, Peeping, looking to put an end to that, as he'll get the entry to break into the site. Shane combining as well. As all the Glocks open up towards short side, there should be room for a plant. But Dia drops. And quickly a flank activating as well as Nyyx won't be able to find snav somehow. As the reposition's good enough. The straight firepower gets through here for Elevate, even though they're up players.
Now 4 for 4 out of pistols. Like you said, it's an excellent point heading into this one. You just gotta get a pistol here if you lag. It'll give him a lot of relief into this half, and it's just not gonna come through. Denied. As you can definitely see the high mechanics coming through from this roster on these pistol rounds. They're just so sharp with the aim, so quick, and so calm in these pose plans as well. A great start for Elevate. Gonna give them an edge to try and finish this as well. As we do the old USP stack towards A. 5 players ready to go.
It's gonna sideswipe these USBs as well. And running out of runway. You know, it is kind of funny how this little matchup has played out exactly how the wild card game went. Really close. First upset. And now staring down a blowout in the second best of one. To be fair, I think Lag kind of got the job done tonight. Maybe I don't, you know, promote that kind of mentality in North American Counter-Strike, but you don't want to check out after you got your first upset.
You definitely have a lot to be proud about, but you still want to close out strong here. Even putting up a fight, I think, would show some exciting capabilities. So we'll see if they can try for a comeback. We got a gimmick, I think, for this first gun round, though. We see HEs, we see positions. It could be that nade stack that goes on towards the boost. There's no one there to receive, though.
And instead, flashes in.
Oh, there it is.
And it's going to land true. It finds Experative going for the jump spot. However, OG Wizard was at least answer back. Down to 2 HP, though. That Molly cannot go anywhere near him, and he will just burn instantly. Nowhere to run. 3-on-3. But a flank from Nyyx. The problem is they could go up connector and run a circle around him, as well as Shane. This is unbelievable. Oh. He was prepared for it. Oh, man, that's going to be a desk slammer, as he was watching for it, but not enough. Now base starts to close in, and Dia nowhere to run. Lag will get away with it for sure.
Wow, well-coordinated attack right there. A lot to get away with as well. The HEs, the little gimmick that they start off the round with, I love how, you know, this team is willing to start it off with a little bit of flair there out of the gates. They give it an interesting move to start off the first gun round, but ends up still being answered back by Lag as they converge on the location there of Elevate, and the lack of defaulting elsewhere on the map definitely was felt. Some big timings, though, also landed here. We'll see Nyyx back to the aggressive maneuvers towards A.
Ooh, and he does open up for the initial dare. Not prepared for the off angle. So quick 4-on-5 for Lag. Win this round, and now we're talking about a comeback. OG Wizard, though. Ooh, he's been heard. And now he's going to get isolated as Snav has nailed his timing. It will be an easy kill. Snav slinks forward. And now even Shane prepared for more re-aggression. But he's a little asleep at the wheel there. Nyyx, sharp on the shot, will get the advantage here for Lysa game, but his job's not done. He has another challenger. Dia walks forward. He gets a dink on the way out as well. Not bad here for Nyyx.
This is a lot of value out of one man in this round so far. Delivers so much. On his way out, he goes down with a fight here. The last for still 2 players on this B side as well. So strong on the setup. Snav can't land the adjustment. The round's going to sour out here pretty quickly. What do you do to try and save this one? You're going to go back up into Experative, but you don't have any HP on Dia. And he's heard you.
Yeah, and he knows Experative.
Oh,
He's going to moonwalk into the connector player instead. It's a huge mistake. Oh, no. It's gone wrong. Elevate now with a plant. They shouldn't be in this position.
They should not be. Felt like that one could have been locked in. Lock and key right there. But like you said, a small error from Experative. And now a great opportunity in this post lane. It's Peeping boosted up. Elevated angle. One player with a kip. But no smoke.
They're going to have to hope the flashbangs are enough. I guess. They're going to run through, try to clear. Deep flash. Base will start a defuse. The MP9. Oh, it almost got both. It was so close, but just simply said, not enough. Base out of time. Nyyx could have saved it, but not to be, as a massive mistake plagues life's a game.
That is brutal stuff right there. So much going for you in that round. And now you got to go all in on this investment here. This comeback effort. lives and dies on this purchase alone. You can't get it done with this scrappy buy that you might have to split the difference here in these best of ones. Timeout called by Elevate. Right here, this is their best chance to try and close things out.
To be fair, I will say Nyyx game played that round better. They hit all the necessary shots just one time in the 2 versus 3. That's gotta hurt. Has that dashed the chances of a comeback? Nyyx game are going to take the initiative. They're going to answer that question for me. Dia, though, has seen a shoulder, and Shane is going to immediately delete him. But however, there's a long play coming through. The MP9, not good enough, though. There's a quick trade, at least from base. He gets an AK, but has to multi-kill here. He might need 3 on the round. As a perfect flashbang does come through, and he nearly does do it. Good effort, but will it fall in vain?
It might, but he really does put up a hero's effort right there. And the clawback. A 2v3, both players with MP9s, and Elevate really playing this one out slow. Depending on the map movement here from lag. Depending on where they kind of lean in on, there's a real chance that they can surprise. They can overcome. And this info gathering mission right now, you can see Nyyx is flying up the ladder. He is going to have a monumental flank if he plays his cards right. OG Wizard, was he spotted?
Huge deal. Maybe he was. You could see how laser focused.
They have to know he's here, right?
But in the meantime, OG Wizard's not going to clear short. They're going to walk in scot-free into the B site. The bomb's about to get planted. However, Nyyx activating on this.
Well.
It's going to be the weirdest flank of all time. Nyyx burning, and he can't. No, he's going to go the full distance to try and stop the plant. I mean, I respect it here. But there's just no winning this for OG Wizard. It's a max security prison. He's done. Shane's got him through the wall. It is map point now for Elevate. They're looking to at least walk away with a single BO1 tonight.
Yes, again, split the difference here. You play up against a really strong team. You lose one map, you're looking to reply on the next. You don't stay down for long here, and especially in the recovery effort here. Very strong reply here from Elevate, who experienced the first slow half to these best of ones that they played out. One more round again. Your easiest opportunity to close it is right here. That's for sure. Eagle, Nyyx rather, is he's sidelined pretty easily. That's Dare taking care of business here. And again, that's the large majority of that A side setup as well taken down.
I mean, OG Wizard just sending himself in. He just fixed bayonet and charged back of connector, but Elevate have got the memo.
Okay.
Well, Nyyx does get the pick up on the Dia. There's so close there from Experative, if only a different weapon.
The bomb is in between CT, though. Nyyx. Oh my god.
What a I mean, it's a good reposition. I'm not sure if it's good or bad timing for him.
It seems like the bomb is kind of leaning towards B anyways. And a movement down connector is going to be made here. So they're going to clear A. It still puts us on a clock, though. And the CTs, with the hesitation that Elevate are kind of leaning in on, should be able to beat them to the punch on the rotation if they just barrel it forward here. This faking utility is tossed out by Dare. It's not faking anybody, though.
Yeah, you do have Base getting himself down towards Graffiti. And a boost up. Was that seen? I don't think Peeping registered that necessarily. Now he will. And OG Wizard better on the FAMAS. Long range. Will get a kill, but that does allow Elevate in. However, win. They're going to try and stop it before the bomb can even get planted. And now it's on the floor. Dare has to scramble for it. And on 5 HP, he says, I'm not trying it. So, Lag will live another day.
There you have it. Nicely done. Your easiest opportunity to close this one out here. Elevate just been slipped through your fingertips, and Lag will be able to put up more of a fight here in this one. Excellent work coming through here. We're going to see a bit of an eco rollout as well, so Lag will be able to likely hang in there a little while longer, as long as Dare doesn't have much to say about it. Although he has had a lot to say so far this game.
Yeah, he's had about 2 players worth.
Great work.
Like, I will say, not to harp on his achievements or anything, but I think I've seen a couple of a USP ecos in there.
Ecos. You love it.
But he's still, you know, performed above and beyond for someone who was a primary opper for the last 4 years of his career.
Always good for it here.
Uh-oh. This could be
No matter
bad
what
for
tool he
OG Wizard.
has. Yeah, OG Wizard, he spots it out though pretty quickly, and he does retreat. Gets away with it.
Swing here from Dare, though, is good. That is the crowbar entry that they need. And Dia also has armor. Oh boy. The walk up. And they leave Nyyx alone. And he's gonna get sandwiched between multiple angles. Snav will find the kill. Nyyx only good for 1. And not like this. Not to the Glocks. And a hero AK. It's now in the hands of Shane, though. And the rest are armorless. But they scavenge rifles. Oh, there's a chance. Flashbang is also perfect! Snav, he picked up 1 piece of utility, puts it to work with Shane. Instant headshots between himself and Snav. And Elevate will do it. 1 hero rifle becomes multiple. And they will strike some revenge here. And they'll pick up the second BO1 of the night and at least split the difference.
Yeah, nicely done from Elevate. Excellent recovery there. Clinic on the CT side, and again, their pistol success today, real highlight factor for them. They have some beautiful pistol rounds, and that gets them a whole lot of grace, even in a losing effort on